You are here to learn how to change ISO on Nikon D5200. I am here to teach you how to change ISO on Nikon D5200. Don't go away. In the video description below, there's a link to a free PDF download. You should download that PDF because it is a quick reference to all the important points I'm going to mention in this video. But do that later, because right now we're going to look at how to change ISO on the Nikon D5200. These methods for changing your ISO can be used in any mode other than auto with flash off, or night mode. In each of those modes, the ISO values are chosen automatically by the camera. Method number one is using the I button, or the information edit button on the back of the D5200. This can be done from inside the information display or on the live view screen. Press the I button once and then, using the multi-selector, scroll to ISO in the top right hand corner. Once that is highlighted, press the OK button. You can now use the multi-selector to choose your ISO value and press OK to select it. Pressing the I button again will take you back to the information display or live view screen. Pretty easy, huh? Method 2 is a much quicker and more practical way of changing your ISO. This is the method I use because it's easily accessible and it's super fast. You will notice on the left hand side of your Nikon D5200 this little button that says FN. This is the function button, and you can assign different roles to this button so that you can adjust settings such as ISO using the command dial on the back of the camera. If we press the menu button on the back of the camera here and navigate to the custom setting menu using the multi-selector, press OK or the right hand side of the multi-selector to enter that menu. You want to scroll down to controls and press OK or the right side of the multi-selector. Here you will see the option assign function button, and you can see mine is set to ISO. Another press of the OK button or the right side of the multi-selector will take you into the assign function button menu. Here you have heaps of options of what you can assign to the function button. So if we select ISO here by pressing the OK button and then half press the shutter button to go back to the information screen, we can now quickly change our ISO value. All you do now is press and hold the function button and rotate the command dial, and you will see the ISO value changes. This is so easy to do. When you feel you need to raise or lower your ISO, you can quickly change it this way and you're straight back to shooting and won't miss a good shot fumbling around trying to do it the other way that I've mentioned. I want to show you one more way to change the Nikon D5200 ISO settings. Let's say that you are using one of either manual, aperture priority, or shutter priority, or programmed auto modes. Having to think about shutter speed, aperture and ISO, as well as trying to compose your shot and keep the camera steady, etc., can be a lot to think about. Why not set ISO to auto so that you can take that out of the equation and make things a little bit easier? Sound good? We can do this by pressing the menu button and navigating to the shooting menu, and then across to ISO sensitivity settings, and pressing OK or the right side of the multi-selector will take you into that menu. You can see at the top here we have our ISO sensitivity value. So you can set your ISO value from here if you wish. It's a bit cumbersome, but you could do it that way if you wanted to. We are here to look at the auto ISO sensitivity control. If I press OK and then go up to on again and press the OK button, you can see that we can now adjust our maximum sensitivity and our shutter speed. Maximum sensitivity is self-explanatory. This is the maximum value that we want to allow the camera to use in order to get a good exposure. So the camera won't choose a value above what we select here. if we press OK to look at the values, we can select, you can see there are many here starting at 200 and going all the way up to high 2. I'll just click to choose 3200 there and press OK. The minimum shutter speed relates to P and A modes. In these modes, the camera will raise the ISO value if the shutter speed needed for correct exposure would be slower than the value we have selected here. So for example, if we choose 1/100th of a second here, and the shutter speed needed for correct exposure is 1/80th of a second, the camera will raise the ISO to make sure our shot is exposed properly. As a quick tip here, if you ever don't understand a feature on any menu, press the zoom out button. This will give you an explanation of the menu setting you're looking at. You simply then press the zoom out button again to go back. That is how to change ISO on the Nikon D5200. I've given you a few options there so you can experiment and choose the one that suits you the best. Don't rush off and download your free PDF just yet. Firstly, I want you to click on that like button, subscribe and ding the notification bell, and leave a comment to let me know what you thought of this video. Until next time, I'm Barry Callister of Photographer's Freedom. Get out there, take some wicked shots, and I'll see you soon. Okay, go click the link, download the PDF, go.